All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So I am going to bring this closer because some of y'all were complaining about the volume. So here we go. We're going to try this out. Don't mind me. I just got out of the shower. But yeah, let's see what's happening in the collective at the moment. What is it that y'all need to hear at the moment? Let's get it. There is this thing coming through about how you guys are not seeing yourselves as others see you. There's something here about you bringing something to the table that you just you don't see, of course, right? We never see ourselves as others see us, obviously, but there is something about that coming through. There's a light that you shine, and there's a uniqueness that you share. So let's see kind of what's going on here. We have Pisces energy, we have Mars in the 5th house. There's passion here. Okay. You might be making people angry, darling. You might be making people angry. We have 1, 2, 3 on the timer as I said that. So let's see what's happening. You're sparking some passionate feelings in some people. Okay. So let's see what's happening. What's going on? What's the message? Oy, oy, oy. We have the 11th house, so there's a group of people here. Okay, gang stalking is coming through. Pisces, they're trying to remain hidden. They are trying to remain hidden. Red and pink or orange could be colors that are significant. Let's see. We have challenge. Yeah, people want to challenge you. Or they want to create challenges. What else is new? We have Aquarius again. So yeah, there is this group. You guys got a group that are watching you. Okay? They're trying to create some sort of tension. They're trying to stall you out. Okay? Stalled cars could be significant, especially if you drive a manual. All right. Let's see. The number 43, and then we have Virgo energy, the alchemist, and the 6th house. So double Virgo. Virgo is highly significant, and so is Pisces. Okay, these are, we have Pisces 3 times. Okay, Pisces, Virgo, and Aquarius. These are pretty difficult emotions that you're stirring in somebody or somebodies. Let's see what's going on. Sounds the alarm. Okay, they are mistaken. Your strength. People are mistaking your kindness as weakness. There's also something here coming through about manipulation. Okay? Manipulation. What's this 11th house? Community, humanity, hope. And then we have the future there, universal medicine. See, I was getting that. People don't, you help a lot of people come to revelations, all right? You're not somebody who holds or bodes false promises. You are true to your word, okay? Humanitarian is coming through. You are like medicine, baby. And people either love it or they hate it. Okay. You know, when you take medicine, sometimes it don't taste so good. Okay. So some people, you're leaving a bitter taste in their mouth, but it's actually medicine. It's for their own good. Okay. So there could be truths that you're speaking that are hard to swallow. Shall I say? Okay. What's the challenge here? People are trying to pressure you into something, or they want to see you struggle. We have divine comfort, love, and submission. The challenge here is divine comfort. Something is very uncomfortable. You're making people very uncomfortable with the things you say, with the topics you bring up. Okay, there's that universal medicine too. It's like it's a hard pill to swallow for some people. Okay. The truth can be a hard pill to swallow. Also, the truth about you is coming to light. There's justice happening. So there is a lot of truth coming to light about you, about how you're actually living quite comfortably. This could be a hard pill to swallow for some people. All right. They don't like this for some reason. It triggers them. Okay. You're making people squirm, I want to say. Okay. And the fact that you know that they squirming, ooh, they don't like the fact that you know this either. Okay, because there is this aspect of being hidden with that Pisces energy. They want things to remain hidden. They don't want these truths brought to light. And your energy, just you as a person, reveals very uncomfortable truths about them that they don't want known. Okay. Yeah, we have inner and outer work. There's something here with the throat chakra as well. Again, a hard pill to swallow. We have motivation here too. So we have motivates twice, okay, to get out of their comfort zone. The challenge here is comfort. So it's a very uncomfortable thing, this inner and outer work that you're eliciting in people. Okay. You know, sometimes anger and frustration can be motivators, right? To actually do something about it, to change something, right? Because what we do not change, we accept, right? And everything is a choice here. So there's something here about you revealing uncomfortable truths and making something very squeamish, like squirming, okay? And this is to get people motivated enough to do something about it. Do something about themselves, okay? Quit living in that same type of energy. But you are bringing out this passionate, I don't even want to say hatred, although sometimes, honey, it can just be it's that, all right? People don't even know why they don't like you, but they don't like you, all right? What's the universal medicine here? Maybe you're even bringing out truths about how people make false promises to themselves, okay, and others. They're not who they say they are. Okay, so being around you is like being around a lie detector 24/7, okay? What's this universal medicine? The Three of Wands. You can foresee something. See, I told you, there's justice coming through. So there is justice happening here because you're revealing things and aspects within people, group dynamics, okay? This doesn't even have to be like a singular person. This can be communities, all right? Structures, communities, religious things. You're revealing truths that are like a hard pill to swallow. Things that would rather, remain hidden. Nothing can remain hidden. You have the gift of foresight. And this is justice. Okay. Two of Cups. Yeah, you're making somebody very uncomfortable. Two of Cups and the Fool. The challenge here, like, people can no longer look at their relationships the same with other people. Okay, where they were really comfortable with somebody, they can no longer look at that relationship the same way because you've revealed some sort of truth, okay, that people, they don't want to see that within themselves, right? They were perfectly fine having their rose-colored glasses on in a situation, but now there's something here about you and you're speaking. It motivates people to look at uncomfortable truths and look at where they might be complacent, falling for false promises, or turning to look, like choosing to look the other way instead of looking right at what's in front of them, right? So there is this, that's that Pisces energy, that's that escapism, rose-colored glasses, fantasy, living in a fantasy. I feel like you rip the fantasy out of situations and you reveal the truth of what is actually going on. And it makes people very uncomfortable because they were fine living in that fantasy. They didn't want to see that. They may have known about it, but they didn't want to see it to that extent. Okay? Has to do with love here. Where people were being naive. Very naive. What's the inner and outer work? With the Virgo energy, the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. Ooh. So there's this group here that's very sad. See? Third-party situations. This could even be reconciliations. I am getting third-party situations, though. 333 could be significant. You're making a whole group mourn. Okay? You're revealing just how sad and perhaps even pathetic. I don't like to use the word pathetic, but like how pathetic things have become. Okay. And the true nature of the people that are around them, because I feel like if somebody or people have to come at you in like groups or come for people in groups, that just, it just shows how pathetic they really are, right? No backbone, no strength, no morals, And I feel like you have revealed something to somebody, and now they're taking a look at the people around them, and they're like, oh, I didn't quite see it like that. I didn't look at it like that. But now that I see something or heard something and a revelation has happened, now I can see it. And once I see it, I can no longer unsee it. You feel me? It can't be unseen. Just how toxic or negative a situation is, or just how pathetic and sad a situation is. And why I decided to keep myself stuck in this situation. What does that say about me, So I feel like you are motivating people to take a good look at the situations they're in and the people that they're with and their friends and their, what they're dealing with or what they decide to deal with even. When they're taking a good look at it and they're like, oh, I see. And some of these people, they've known these people for their whole life, or they've known them for a very significant amount of time. And they get angry about it. There's something here about anger. And they're getting angry at it because it's like, I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to know that. I didn't want to look at it that way. It's very uncomfortable to look at it that way because now that it's seen and noticed, it can't be unseen and unnoticed. I can't not see it. This ugly behavior, this disgust that I see everywhere. I can't unsee it, and it's very uncomfortable, and I don't like it. So now I'm going to be mad at the collective because how dare you reveal that to me? Now I can't unsee it, Something like that's going on. 5 of Wands. There's a lot of conflict going on here. Stirring up in the mix. Okay, it's like it's like a pool, with all the sediment at the bottom, and then all of a sudden you take a step in the pool and all the sediment gets wound up and it's like murky water. This is what this is going on. It was very comfortable when all the sediment was at the bottom where you couldn't see it. Okay. Turn the blind eye. Can't see what's on the bottom, but then once you stir it all up, you start to see the gunk and the garbage and the slime. So I feel like there's a lack of happiness there, Okay, these groups that these people surround themselves with, there's a lack of fulfillment, a lack of happiness. There's, when they say talk about goals, not people, I feel like this is the type of shit that somebody is realizing. Everybody they're surrounding themselves with loves to gossip and talk about people. Where is the ambition? Where's the futurism? Where are the goals? You got nothing to talk about. You got nothing of significance to say. Miserable motherfuckers. Misery loves company. That's what I'm getting. So you're stirring up these emotions within these people, and I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I, what is it? Breathe. Take the poison from the same vine. So they love you and they hate you at the same time. This chaos is creating the motivation, okay? It's stirring up these feelings. These feelings they would rather not feel. And why is it that I dislike you so much, collective? What is it going on here? Why are they, someone's really... I'd rather have not just seen that. It's very uncomfortable. You're making somebody is now very uncomfortable with the situation that they're in, with the people that they're surrounded by. Elaborate stories. Okay, there's those false promises, right? Talking. Again, with the elaborate stories, what do you got to talk about? All I'm seeing, there's just words of no significance. It's just mumble jumble. What are you actually saying? What is coming out of their mouths right now? I feel like somebody didn't really notice the significance or the lack thereof of the words people were speaking around them until you highlighted something. It's like, why do you surround yourself with, for the lack of a better term, bums? And then they wonder why I'm stuck, why I can't get something off the ground, why this, why that. Well, take a look. Because, collectively you are who you surround yourself with, right? So what does that say about them? I'm on top of the world, cloud 9. So this is the truth, too, that people are figuring out and finding out about you that is eliciting these feelings, right? Because you're somebody who's very happy-go-lucky. And then you have these people that this person or whoever it is that, you cause these revelations with, they're noticing the lack of happiness, right? Miserable motherfuckers. Frown lines, wrinkles, and they're maybe 30 or 40 years old, but they look like they 80, bitch, like there's no life there. It's only death. Miserable. Making soul-led decisions. Okay? So I feel like you're triggering people to make these soul-led decisions. Again, with the gossip and stuff like that, it's... Nobody is speaking to their soul, you feel? Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I, the poison from the same vine. See, showing courage and restraint in times of challenge, strong emotional willpower when challenged. So here's the challenge here. Okay, the challenge is right over here with this comfort. Okay, being comfortable in this relationship or these relationships with these people. Okay? Strong emotional willpower when challenged. So this is making people very angry. Because now they're noticing things in people that they once cared deeply about that it was all a facade, false promises. It was a mask that they couldn't see through. I'm on top of the world, cloud 9. Bullshit, you know? People have expectations of you, exactly. Meeting the expectations of other people. Where are your expectations for yourself? You feel? These are the things that people are realizing now. It's almost like they treat them like a doormat. You are needed here and here and here. And I expect you to continue this conversation talking about so-and-so and such. I expect that from you. It's like they're changing and people are like questioning why they're changing. What do you mean you don't want to talk about so-and-so and such? You did before, so what changed? What do you mean? Okay. What's this? When someone is celebrated by everybody, but you know different. Okay, elaborate stories. When someone is celebrated, you have people acting out of pocket to get you out of character. Hold up. What is this? When someone is celebrated? The ego creating chaos. Elaborate stories, ego. This 5 of Wands over here. Focus on where you want to go, not what you're afraid of. Motivation. This is giving the loudest person in the room type vibe. But we gonna see. What are these elaborate stories? What's going on there? A woman. Dealings or relations with a woman. Chatty Cathy. Okay. So this could be a woman that you're dealing with, or this could be about you. Feminine energy. A goal-oriented person. Again, why are we talking about people? We talk about goals. See, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Waiting for news and package in a letter. So you could be this goal-oriented person. And these people with their elaborate stories are talking about what? Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, that will leave you wiser at the end. So they could be talking about how wise you are. And then we have take care or there'll be a loss of materialistic things, wealth. Okay. People are talking about how wise you are, which is funny. I have that elephant in the background there. So people are talking about how wise you are. This person's also realizing how wise you are. Wise little bird. I'm on top of the world, cloud 9. What's going on here? Wishbone. A wish is granted. We also have June here. You could be a Gemini. You don't have to. But some sort of wish. Pay attention to your health. There's a wish coming true. Okay, for you. Maybe you wanted somebody to see something. Like, damn, I wish you could just fucking see that the people that you're around, bro, are just trash, man. You know? Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. I'm on top of the world, cloud 9. A wish is granted. Okay, you could have been wishing. These elaborate stories, like triumph over troubles and obstacles. I want to know what these stories were about. Probably either like a mental health journey, a physical health journey. People are talking about your past, you know, where you came from, where you're going, where you are right now. Okay? And you could have wished, like, damn, I wish you could just see, you know? Use your intuition. Use your head here. And now they're looking at people and it's just, I just see the gunk. I see the ugly. I can't unsee the ugly. Making soul-led decisions. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. See, a journey, physical or mental journey that'll leave you wiser at the end. Taking a break. Making soul-led decisions. Taking a break. Okay? Someone could just need a break. Shrewdness in business and resourcefulness. So you're being shrewd, intellectual about something. You're listening to your soul, not your ego. This could be about either a relationship too, when someone or something is celebrated by everybody, but you know different. This could be a job even, okay? Like a company that, you know, ooh, you should be so grateful that you work for this company, or ooh, you should be so grateful that you're dating that person, but you fucking know different. You know different. There ain't nothing good about it. Okay, everybody thinks that this facade or this person is so great, or this thing or this group of friends, because we have that humanity. You can foresee with the 3 of Wands. You can see, and you know different. All these elaborate stories that they're telling you. Oh yeah, this person's so great and these friends are so great. This company is so great. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's not, you know? So you're making soul-led decisions, and you could have had a wish. I just wish I could get them to see this. Like, they're hyping this company up, or they're hyping this person up, and I just wish that they could just take the rose-colored glasses off and see for what it is. It's not. So that wish is going to be granted, okay? That justice is coming out. People are going to be seeing things and other people for what they are, who they are, and it's making people very uncomfortable with what they see. So showing courage and restraint in times of challenge. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Exactly. I've lowered my standards so damn low. You know, these friends, this company, these people, I can't unsee it now. I've lowered my standards way down to the bar. What am I even doing around here? Hanging out with these people. What have I done here? Okay, it's a challenge. There's a strong emotional willpower needed right now, because the people that they're looking at, the company that they're looking at, oh, it's stirring up some very uncomfortable feelings, and it's like, now they want to crawl out of their skin. I'm telling you, somebody who just wants to crawl out of their skin because they can't, they're so disgusted by everything that's around them. It's like, ugh, you know? People have expectations of you. Oh, this woman, elaborate stories. What did I say about people expect you to continue with the story, okay? We also have love here. So here's that woman. Elaborate stories, and people have expectations of you. Oh, okay. To continue with the story. Continue with the program. Go along with it. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. People have expectations of you. You should see me in a crown. Billie Eilish. Yeah, you will be playing a different role. Hat, crown. There's something here about the crown chakra. Okay? The head area. These elaborate stories. You're going to be playing a different role, this woman. People are talking about this too. Wisdom. What's this role? What's with the crown? Oh, well, listen. Someone is leaving your life. See? Soul-led decisions, shrewdness and resourcefulness, playing a different role, and honor and respect. Like, because I feel like somebody is now showing themselves some sort of respect. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. They can't unsee it, and now people are going to be leaving their life because they can't unsee something. It's like when you go through an awakening, you can't unsee the matrix. You can't unsee the patterns and the problems and the primal thinking. You can't unsee the dumb, it's right there. You can't. Once you open up to, spirituality and there's a whole nother world, like there's magic everywhere, you can't unsee the magic. This is what somebody's going through. Okay? Somebody's going to be playing a different role because now it's like they've opened up the wisdom thanks to you. Okay? You're helping somebody see something, and now there's going to be people, there's shit that's changing. Okay, maybe they can't even work at the same job where they're working at anymore either. Okay? You made something very uncomfortable for somebody. Okay, it's almost like they're going through an existential crisis. When something or someone is celebrated by everybody, but different. A stubborn, aggressive person. See? When something or someone is celebrated, this stubborn, aggressive, unwilling to change, the ego creating chaos, like gossip and just aggressive, and it's like, what? No. The friend group, a company, it's just like, you knew and know different. Yeah, fly, a period of ill health, depression, 5 of Cups. You can see, it's nothing but a cesspool of depression. These people that you're around, this company you're working for, it's keeping you trapped in that vibration. Your environment is quite important. You've illuminated something. Wait. Mountain Road, yeah. See, family sorrow. Someone's behaving stupidly. You're on the road to success. Okay? Because you're illuminating things that people celebrate, that people put up on a pedestal, and it's like, what the? No. And you could have been wishing, man, I just wish that they could fucking see what they surrounded themselves with. Well, honey, you got this wish coming true. Okay? The only thing I'm kind of curious is what these elaborate stories are and what these expectations that people have of you. What exactly are these elaborate stories? Wait, that's too many. So you're glowing with spiritual strength, again with the crown and the hat. Okay? People are probably talking about how tapped in you are, how wise you are, where you get your wisdom. You would be a good person to listen to because, bitch, you wise. Why'd you have to come here with all that wisdom and shit and then make me see all this crap? The fuck? Now you're making me really reevaluate everything. Not even just the people I'm surrounding myself with, but the job I'm in, the house I'm living in, the beliefs I have about the world. It's like, it's given a major ego death, like a catastrophic. It's very uncomfortable because the skin that they were living in, it's shedding. What are these? Oh, shit. Wait. Yeah. Focus on where you want to go, not what you're afraid of. That's come out a couple times. Focus on where you want to go, not on what you're afraid of. Moving from a 9 to 5 to self-employed. Elaborate stories. People are talking about this. Mastermind and awareness of a vision. Trading ideas. Okay, celebrated. When something is celebrated by everybody, but you know different. The fuck? That's that 9 to 5. Like, I understand the whole, like, this is just given a company, that 9 to 5, moving from a 9 to 5, or just moving from a certain company or a workplace or a group, a community, okay? Like maybe even a religious thing, like a church or something, but you can see different. You notice the depression. You notice the vibration of it. Misery. So people are talking about this, how wise you are. You're going to be playing a different role. And people expect it. Your intuition is correct. Intuitive downloads. Okay. I was just wondering. I'm like, these expectations here. Okay. Yeah. People now can... They're looking at you as wise, like you're waking people up, where they've lowered their standards, where they've, agreed to something that they may have not wanted to agree to. They thought it was so much more sugary and buttercups and gumdrops than it really was. And actually what it really was is trash, like just horrid. So you're really illuminating situations, companies, people, okay, relationships. You're illuminating, and it's making other people very uncomfortable with it. They were so good with it. They thought they had it so good. No. And then you come in making things known and shown, and now it's like they want to crawl out of their skin. They can't be there no more. They don't want to be there no more. They don't want to be with that person no more. What are these elaborate stories? Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. This is passion, see? Queen of Wands, star of the show type stuff. This woman, okay, this Queen of Wands can make anything happen. Here's the Magician. You can make anything happen. And now they can't unsee it. They can't unsee it. And now they're so uncomfortable with the life that they live in and the people they surround themselves, they can't unsee it. It's like you're showing people how to make things happen. Okay? You're really illuminating things for people. Making soul-led decisions. Resourcefulness and shrewdness in business. Change. Wheel of Fortune. Universal, making soul-led decisions. Karma, right? Nine of Wands, perseverance. Because it's almost like you're going against the grain. And when you go against the grain, not only does it garner a lot of attention, and people are like, ooh, what's this? What are you doing? But it's also, you get this too. You get the backlash, what do you mean you're doing it different? What do you mean? Like, why are you doing that? People have expectations. Ace of Pentacles. 4 Cups, though. This is an opportunity. You will be playing a different role, and honor and respect will come to you. This is a very big opportunity. You're providing opportunity for people. The 2 of Wands at the bottom there too. You're opening doors for people. People also expect you to have all the fucking answers, okay? They really do expect you to have all the answers. Like, tell me, man. You woke me up to all of this. Now I need some answers. Where do I go? How do I do this? What do I do? I'm so uncomfortable with where I'm at. What do I do? Okay. I'm on cloud 9. What's this? A wish is granted. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Your intuition is correct. Intuitive downloads. People have expectations. You're going to be playing a different role and things are leaving your life. Okay. And people are talking too. People are talking about how you're going after your dreams and your wishes and you're very passionate about something. And now it's making them very uncomfortable with what they have accepted in their life. Okay. So you're almost being used as a trendsetter or the, the first to do it, and people are looking at it, and now they're like, well, shit, I really lowered my standards here. I don't like this. Now I feel very uncomfortable with where I'm at because look what the collective's doing. You see? You can't even say it don't work because look, they're doing it. It works, I'm on cloud 9. Knight of Pentacles. And this is going to be for a very long time. Patience. This is long time love. Your intuition is correct. There's the 9 of Pentacles. High Priestess, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This is longevity. Okay? And it ain't going nowhere. A wish is granted. All these knights, all this movement. It's like you're creating movement within people. Dynamics. Or you're making people look at things like, ooh, What's the settling thing? Lowering your standards. Yeah, listen, this ain't what I wished for. 5 of Cups. 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups over here with the Virgo. Inner and outer work. Okay? Showing courage and restraint in times of challenge. That 2 of Cups with the Fool is taking a risk. Okay? Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Go after what you really want. This wish fulfillment. Not what everybody else is saying. Oh, yeah, this is so good, though. You should stay. You should, crabs in a bucket mentality. You should stay with that person, or you should stay friends with these people because you've known them for so long. You've done this for so long. This is a good job. This is a good... No, it's full of depression. 5 of Cups again. Sadness, depression. This group, okay? You look around. You're making people take a really closer look at what they're surrounding themselves with. And they're looking and noticing that nobody is talking about their dreams, their goals. They're noticing that nobody is actually happy. When you catch a glimpse of them, those candid shots, they ain't smiling, bitch. They're frowning. They look miserable. And then when they notice you're looking, big smile, everything is grand and good. But when you peeped them 2 seconds ago, they look like they were just sitting in agony, misery. So now you got people looking at what the fuck is going on here? The fantasy, the blind has been removed. 6 of Cups. When something or someone is celebrated by everybody, but you know different. See, you could have known this. You could have been there for a very long time. Been with somebody for a very long time. The mask has fallen. Somebody is now seeing the truth about a situation. Depression, that 5 of Cups. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Go for the gold. Go what you want. Is this the relationship? Are these the friendships? Is this the company that is going to be providing you your wish fulfillment? Is this what you want? Okay? And people are looking around and no, man, this is not what I wished for. I'm on cloud 9. A wish is granted, okay? Don't be tempted to lower your motherfucking standards. This 2 of Cups as well. Okay? You're making people very uncomfortable. They don't like it. What's that 6 of Cups? Could have been there for the world for a very long time. Here's the Ace of Cups. Okay, that Ace of Cups came out with this wish is granted. All right, the world. Completion, travel even. Elaborate stories. Okay, they make up these elaborate stories. Oh, this is the place you want to be, and that's the person you want to be with. They can do this and this and that, but they're, the blind has come off, false promises, right? Even the company of providing false promises. Oh, we're going to give you this. We're going to give you that. You're going to be so happy here. 7 of Wands to the moon. And because you've seen it, people are also seeing it. And then they what the fuck? I can't unsee that shit. Damn, what the fuck? Okay? So you're stirring up a lot of uncomfortable emotions in people. a lot of uncomfortable truths, right? You're making people kind of squirm and feel a little uncomfortable in their skin, you know? I mean, and these are things that they've known or have been doing for quite some time with that Six of Cups. Like they've been doing it or with it for quite some time. Yeah, the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. Okay, this could even be a marriage or relationships. 8 of Cups. See, you're going to be playing a different role. So people are getting so uncomfortable in the relationships they in the friendships that they in the company or jobs that they in. They just can't do it anymore because they can't unsee what they see now. And that is thanks to you. So they're a little bit pissed off at you because, damn it, now I can't unsee that, but they're also very grateful for you because, damn it, I can't unsee that. Okay, collective? So that's what's going on right now. Kudos to you, though. I gotta say, kudos to you, babes. That's not an easy role to play. Okay? Because people both love you and hate you simultaneously. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Bruce Almighty could be significant. Anyways, that's what's going on, you guys. If that resonated with y'all, hit up that motherfucking like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe. And I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.